Good day, everyone. Mazezoke speaking to us here. So today is the 26th of August 2020, and this is live from Enugu. This video is what we have taken today. So it's in a bid to get us ready, 4 days to go to the reopening of Enugu International Airport that we are expecting to be opened on Sunday, the 30th of August 2020. Now, what you can see here is the new entrance of the Enugu International Airport. For those of you who know MNA properly, after the Anamco, or the roundabout that you see before you get into that airport, there is an old aircraft, which is, normally the same way it is in many countries. Many of you who know Heathrow International Airport, if you're getting from London or Staines into the airport to Terminal 2 or Terminal 3, you will see, I think that's Emirates Airline that has something like this. So this is still ongoing. What you're looking at now is not being done by the federal government. Rather, this is done by some group of individuals within Enugu. I was told that it's done by private citizens or an organization, basically. So this is not the Enugu government, neither is it the federal government. This is, I think, is part of the corporate social responsibility. I would eventually get the name of the company that is doing it. So this part is the entrance of the Enugu International Airport. Now we will get into the new area that is being built, which is the toll gate. There is going to be an electronic toll gate to be built at the Enugu International Airport. Here is, part of the entrance. You can see at the left-hand side was where you had the culvert, but the culvert has been covered now, and they are expanding the car park, because if you guys noticed before, the car park is so small that before, when Ethiopian Airline comes in and people come to pick passengers, everything gets flooded. Now they're expanding the car park, and they are also expanding the toll gates. So there's going to be, honestly, according to Engineer Chris Okoye, who is the one from Nzukumuna and the one in charge of the Southeast Committee on that airport. He is the lead on that. So according to him, this will all be done. But what I think will not be done is that there is no way this will be done in the next couple of days. What is going to happen is the airport would open, according to Chris. I will still post his own video, because I did have a Zoom conference call, with him 2 days ago, where we discussed all this in details. I mean, you guys will still watch that. But for now, this is a quick update on what we are expecting on the Enugu International Airport. Today being the 26th of August 2020, this is where you will have a full-blown electronic entrance here, with plate number recognition, with minimal contact to human. Where you come in, you pay, and you come into the airport. Here you can see highlighted here is the water reservoir being built at the Enugu International Airport, because obviously you all know the reason why this water reservoir is being built is because there is not much water at the Enugu International Airport. I was told that because of coal, collection of coals here, it's very difficult to drain, to do a borehole. So, and they are building. If you look, that's where you have the broken water tanks, or rather firefighting equipment there. Some of them broken, and you can see the perimeter fencing. So some of those perimeter fencing were knocked down by Mr. Emejulu, whom the federal government took part of his land and didn't want to negotiate with him. According to Mr. Emejulu, that he has over 400 plots of land there. But that's a story for another day. The federal government, or rather the government of Enugu State, has destroyed his personal residence as well. It's It's really silly to to note that this is a government or a Nigeria where things are done like kids. If you break my own, I break yours. So, and the man has gone into hiding now. No one knows where he is. He is hiding from the government because, according to the minister, they were not going to take it lightly, the things he did. So let's come back to the airport once more. If we're looking at this, you can see that honestly, the question I kept asking, even I asked Chris that question was, why do we appear to have started late? So various reasons and explanations were given, though personally some of them were not satisfactory to me. But hey, again, we need to bring in Nigerian context when we do things here. Sometimes it appears, I want things done differently because I'm a project manager. I understand that we can do this and we can do them better, even faster. But hey, we are not in charge. Because we are not in charge, all we need to do, and all I'm doing here, is to keep asking the right question and pushing them to ensure that the right thing is done for this international airport. As it is now, the project, for some of us to understand what's happening, the project that is happening now is only the toll gates, the water reservoir, the marking that we've gone to the airside. Yeah, this is the runway. What they are doing as of today, being Wednesday, is they would start doing the shoulders. The runway is almost done, but not entirely done, and they will start work on the shoulders. One thing also I understood, you can see that from this picture that this is part of the runway. So this runway is still not yet finished, but the way and the manner they are working today, I believe, I have no reason to doubt that this runway will not be finished. But the shoulders, equally, maybe it will take them 2 days, markings and testings. I believe they cannot test this airport until Sunday from the level of work we have seen, but it doesn't matter. What we want is, and according to what Chris said, actually, he hopes that everything regarding this airport, including the renovation of the the old terminal, the toilet that's been done by the Enugu by the Enugu state government, will be completed by October. Now, I asked a question, then why didn't we move the reopening date to October? Well, it appears they're not thinking the way I'm thinking, but hey, here we are. No matter what it is even better now that we open these airports. Now people can come in as long as the runway is excellent and it's international standard. If we know about the runway 26 and the runway 08 in that airport, eventually when the certification is done, we are hoping at Enugu International Airport will get a Cat 2, that is category 2 certificate. It's only when this certificate is gotten for the first time based on the ILX and the customized night landing facilities that is being built in Germany. Again, it's not yet here. There are some night landing that will be installed. The markings will be done, but the main one is still being built in Germany. Hopefully by October that will be in Nigeria and that will be installed. And the moment that happens, many of you in Dubai, in America, in Europe, you can be rest assured that Ethiopian Airline will not be the only airline that will fly into Enugu. The main thing that these airlines need to happen is to have these category 2 certifications. Once we have this, and which we believe will be around October, once that happens, hopefully everything about these airports will now be ended. That's it. Thank you very much for your time.